G'day, my name is Peachy. Welcome back to the channel. I'm a full-time worker and I have a bit of a side hustle, a casual side hustle where I do a bit of reselling. I'm a one-man operation, so I do everything myself. I don't have the luxury of having employees working for me. If I don't do it, no one gets it done. I have to do my own thrifting, I have to do my own listing, my own photography. But guess what? We make it work. We buy smart stuff. We try and get that profit. That's all I'm about the profit. And today we are going to go off and try and find you some of my weekly finds. And I'll also take you to a trading card shop, which is been around for a little while. But it's good to have it. They're in Cranbourne, and I'll head off there and we'll have a bit of a look-see. This is the new listing setup, and look who's there. We got Jet. Yeah, we can't list you, can we? Oh no, can't list you. I wonder what we'd get for you anyway if we did. But we wouldn't do that, would we? No.
Anyway,
doing some listing. We just got Forest Finds online in the background while we do the lifting. Check out his channel, I'm sure you already have. Teacher 2. And also makes that profit on the side. So just a bit of transparency, the pickups we got from Savers in this haul today that we did get, which I'll show you after the Savers trip. It's over about 5 trips to Savers, pretty much a week and a little bit. I don't go on weekends generally. I don't go on public holidays. That's kind of limited this week a little bit, but I will show you the pickups at the end. And do check out that card store where we did go to, Gimko cards. They're in Cranbourne. Great guys there, sell some awesome stuff. So if you're in Cranbourne area, you like trading cards, AFL, Pokemon, NBA, whatever it is, get to them and they'll sort you out. And we're going in the Audi today, just to prove to you it's an Audi. And we're entering the land of Savers, the kingdom. And we're off to this little seasons or series area of Savers. They had this very much chicken thing. It wasn't worth anything, so we throw it back. Thought it might have been, there's my finger, great filming there, Peachy, doing a smashing job. They had Johnny Farnham, You're the Voice, try and understand it. A little bit of a bland poster though, tempted, but again, shipping, selling it, it's probably a Facebook marketplace type thing, and I don't want to do that. So we left Johnny Farnham there for someone else. Wasn't a bad price actually, just the poster was better, or the board thing was better. Thought I found gold here, but the comps were quite disappointing. Thought this looked quite oldish in Star Wars. Not to be, and they had a lot of PC type games. We did pick up a few, but they had a lot of PC games, World of Warcraft, all that sort of stuff. And also this I thought would go quite well as well, but again, it was another Star Wars failure. The Dark Side 1. We need to get the Rebels and the Jedi onto them. They've got this new section where they've got all this like anime type stuff, Pokemon, Bakugan and all that sort of stuff. It's all overpriced and expensive anyway. I do like looking at the VHSs. Didn't buy any this week. Misery, I was so tempted with that one. Should have probably picked up Misery. But we didn't buy a regret. We're just heading through Savers into the electronics place, which I always go down but never really buy anything. And they had this They got Jurassic Park. I don't think they're actually Jurassic Park figures, just a lot of dinosaurs, toy dinosaurs. Can't be bothered with them, just shipping them and all that would be a bit too hard, so we left Jurassic Park on the shelf. After the clothing, the t-shirts, and they had this peanut, that was a pretty cool peanut shirt. Not official or vintage, and they had a bunch of He-Man, the Castle Grayskull, He-Man himself, Skeletor, and they had a couple of others which I didn't film. Thought this was going to be a nice Carlton shirt. Did have the tags on, but we didn't pick this one up. We left this one there. The price, just a bit too much. I don't know why. I should have probably picked it up. I don't know. Maybe I made the right decision. I'm not sure about the size. And that is Channel 10 Sport Polo. Again, should have probably picked that up. I don't know. Sometimes when you don't know, you don't get it. And this V8 Supercar jacket. Big Pond didn't actually comp out that well. It's only going for about $30. In with the VB Big Pond there, I thought it was actually going to go for a lot more, and the price was a bit too much to make money off, so we put that one back. I thought this was gold. It was still kind of fool's gold. Still good. The Fitzroy lines, like this kind of like a raincoat type material. I was hoping it was going to be a VFL symbol on there. It's going to be vintage, more modern. And after the plush, they've got all these plush toys. We did pick up this Care Bear. Christian says it's worth nothing, and probably a good thing because my dog decided to have it for lunch when I got it home. So rest in peace to the yellow Care Bear. We then headed off to Gimko Cards and Evan Rowley Piper. The Hot Rod was also heading to Gimko Cards to check it out as well. So if you haven't been here, head off to Cranbourne, Gimko Cards. They've got some great stuff. Good to have a little hobby shop like this in the area. As you can see there, they've got a lot of different packs that you can buy, and you can also buy boxes, individual cards, pretty much anything ranging from Pokemon, NBA, AFL, and anything in between, Yu-Gi-Oh and all that sort of stuff. Gimko Cards, Cranbourne, check them out. All right, to our media, like we normally do, we're going to start off with what media we did pick up. Being very, very selective these days in the media I do pick up. No DVDs this week, and also no toys. So it's just a couple of video games, which I'll show you. And the good thing is this place does sell them for pretty cheap. So you buy low, sell high, make the profit. I'm not about saying I'm at 150,000 revenue in a year, then you look at the profit, it's like you're making minimum wage, the dole. I don't understand the point. This is my side hustle. It's all about making profit. If I can make that profit, I can be a bit more selective in the items I do choose, and not just making $2 profit on an item, which to me is a little bit pointless, but each to their own. Video games he picked up was Mortal Kombat on the PS3. That line's a bit bad. Mortal Kombat. We picked up Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. Still goes all right, that one. I normally bundle it. We picked up Tekken 6. I think the new Tekken game has just come out. It's like Tekken 20 or something. But we've got Tekken 6, so hopefully that leads to a person wanting to go back and play previous games. And we also picked up Bond, James Bond, 007, The Quantum of Solace. And the good thing is we're getting these games for cheap. So even if we do bundle them, we can buy 5 games, it's $10. If we sell them for 40, 45, it's still a nice amount of money that we're taking home. All right, now on to our pickups, clothing and all that sort of stuff, which I'll show you. The first thing we picked up was this Bratz bag. I don't know about it, paid $5 for it. I don't know about it. Bratz I think goes okay. It's like a lunch box or a lunch sort of bag. Not sure about that one, we picked it up. Next thing we picked up was a Super Dry jacket. Super Dry has gone very well for me, especially these bigger jackets. If you can get them for cheap, they are awesome. They sell well. We're coming up to the colder months, days in Melbourne now, and these thicker jackets like this, people will want them. This one's almost got like a woolly material inside, and it's got the wind parka. The wind parka, I don't know exactly what that means, but this jacket is a thick one. This will keep you warm in the colder weather. Next thing we picked up was a Quicksilver. No, cancel that. It's Billabong. It is a Billabong. I don't know. I don't really like the colours, but some people will think this is awesome. It's kind of like this browny orange design, and it's a bit Billabong. It's got that logo. I think that's fairly not quite vintage, but getting there. And it's got that, what some people will say is an awesome design. Kind of like that brown. It's like a mission brown for the older people in the audience. Not a huge fan of the colours, but apparently young people like that stuff. So we picked it up. Today's items are all over the place. There's no jerseys, t-shirts. It's just going to be whatever I pull out for the week. Next thing we picked up was, not a huge fan of this singer. Pink. It's a tour shirt from 2009. Tour shirts go well. Again, it's not if I like it, it's whether someone else likes it and whether or not they're prepared to pay some money for it. So we picked up pink, and these are generally pretty cheap, which is good. Next thing we picked up, I'm not sure about this one. But I thought it was pretty cool for the gaming people out there. It's like a Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 jacket. Front's a bit blandish, but the back, I did like the back. Got this nice little skeleton print. Modern Warfare 3 with a skeleton, with something coming out of it. That was pretty cool. So I did like that. Did like the back especially. And again, fairly cheap. Should be profiting that. Next item. It's on that Gildan tag, which I always do like getting if it's a band. That Gildan tag there. Got it. And it's the police. So Sting of the Police. Not the rest of the Sting. The older Sting. Although they're both from kind of the 80s, but I think the Sting's been around a bit longer. So we've got Sting and the Police. So it's before Sting, I think, branched off. Next jacket we got is I think this one's a Quicksilver. Again, just a black and almost like an Essence style jacket, black and red. Nothing too fancy, nothing even on the back. It was very cheap though, and I think that tag isn't quite vintage, but it's definitely what I wouldn't quite call modern. Next one is Pink Floyd. I think it's another tour shirt, Pink Floyd. And we've got Roger Waters. Again, I'm picking up these shirts are cheap, so they only have to sell for $20. I'm still making a decent profit off them. And it's called Pink Floyd's Roger Waters Us and Them Tour. I think it was mainly Australia. Looks like it's Australia. You can see all the concert dates there where they played. You can pause if you really want to check that out. Next thing we picked up was this. I don't get these sizes on these jerseys. It says XL. But it's definitely a kid's jersey, but that's definitely not going to fit me. And it's got the number 9, so Patrick Cripps. Definitely kid size. Definitely a Carlton jersey. They're going all right this year, so that should sell. Just need to be careful listing that one, but I don't list it as an XL. I mark it as like a kid size jersey. We picked up this Carrum Downs Patterson Lakes Masters jersey. They're called the Cowboys. Never heard of them, but I did like that jersey there with the cowboy on it. And it's number 16. So you got Carrum Patterson Lakes Sporting Club. And look, they're called the Cowboys. Bang, bang. Hopefully that turns into a bit of money. But again, I'm buying these items fairly cheap most of the time. Next thing we picked up was just a plain Melbourne United MBL basketball jersey. Nothing too special. Again, very cheap. No name on it. I have sold a New Zealand Breakers one in the past with no name and got about $20 for it. You're paying turning 3 into 20 plus post. That's not too bad. Next thing we got was another on that Gildan tag. It's a Barbenheimer. So it's a Barbie crossed with Oppenheimer t-shirt. So it must have been when the movies were released. I think they were released at fairly similar dates. I think it's got that Aussie girl on there and the guy from Oppenheimer. Not sure about that one, but we'll soon find out. Next thing we picked up was this. It's not an actual jersey, but it's like the Happy Gilmore Boston Bruins jumper. Sold a lot of these jerseys plus different t-shirts in the Happy Gilmore range. So I think it's more for costume parties so people get dressed up. And that's got Happy Gilmore on the back there. So yes, it is Boston Bruins, but it's kind of like the Happy Gilmore name on it. I'm pretty sure they're making a part 2 to Happy Gilmore. So again, could be a good pickup, but it always seems to be someone dressing up as Happy Gilmore for dress up parties and stuff like that. So everything I've picked up with that sort of Boston Bruins, Happy Gilmore stuff has gone on to sell really well and really fast. Our next one was this Hawaiian shirt. Not just a Hawaiian shirt. We've got like, I think the sunflower design. It's a Cricket Australia Hawaiian shirt. On the floral design as well with the sunflowers, Cricket Australia logo on it as well. Should go okay. Next thing we picked up was this Oakland A's. It's like a 4XL, so this is for a big unit. It's even too big for myself. I'm like a 2XL these days. Oakland A's Nike t-shirt. Oakland A's, kind of a bit like me with reselling. They kind of don't spend much. They got that movie called Moneyball where they basically pay as little as they can to try and get the best performance out of that as possible. So I like the Oakland A's. They are moving to Las Vegas because the owners don't spend that much money, ironically enough. So the Oakland A's kind of don't spend much. I think one of their whole roster is equivalent to one of the players' whole wage in one of the other teams. But the Moneyball movie was kind of built around the Oakland A's, where they base their performance on basically bang for buck. I guess that's the way for myself when it comes to reselling. I'm the Oakland A's, but I'm not moving to Las Vegas. Next thing we picked up was, just bear with me, was this. It's the Mitre 10 trade shirt, new with tags, JV's wear. It's like a trade t-shirt, Mitre 10. Let's baseball and a Mitre 10, new with tags, trade centre. Mitre 10 stuff sold well for me. Having that base water on there, trade centre, I'm not sure if that's going to be a bit of a hindrance. We'll soon find out. But $3, can't really go wrong. Even if it doesn't sell, could probably wear it myself when I do my own repairs. Next thing we got, this one. Angel stuff does sell well, a lot of Australian bands. Back when music was good, none of this metal stuff and crap that people listen to now, auto-tune. 80s Australian rock, doesn't get any better. Doesn't get any better. The Angels, I have sold a lot of their t-shirts in the past, sold about 3. So pretty much all the ones I have found have sold. And that is a tour t-shirt. That will definitely sell and probably go okay as well. Australian t-shirts, especially tour t-shirts from those 80s bands, people love them. And the Angels, am I ever going to see that t-shirt again? I won't finish that. Next one was this. I got a bit excited when I saw this. Still a nice little top. It's like a raincoaty thing. It's a Fitzroy Lions. It's on the newer tag. Kind of like a vintage, what is it called, Footy Heroes or Footy Classics tag. Still pretty cool. It's in that Fitzroy colours. When I first saw it, I was really hoping it was VFL, but it has got the AFL tag on it. It is more of a modern type shirt. It's got that AFL logo on there. But still a nice pickup. There's not much stuff Fitzroy related on the internet, and older people that do or did support Fitzroy, they might go for the Lions now. They probably want to wear their actual Fitzroy colours around Fitzroy or wherever they come from these days. Like I said, there's quite a lot of items here. Next one was this Australian Grand Prix t-shirt, 2003. It's like a polo. They did have a few of these there. Some of them were like 2011, 2013, but I picked up the one. This was actually cheaper than those ones as well, funnily enough. Picked up this one because it was kind of had that vintage ticked off, so it's vintage Australian Grand Prix stuff, and it also had that Foster's logo on there as well. So back when it was sponsored by Foster's, that's nice. Next thing we picked up was this Linkin Park t-shirt. Linkin Park, it's like a Transformers, it's got the Autobot symbol on the back. Cross with Linkin Park, and I think it's on the Gildan tag. No, it's even better. It's on that Rio tag, which is also really good to look out for as well. Another Melbourne United jersey. This is Hakeem Warwick. So he played for United for a couple of years. Ex-NBA player as well. This one's actually a pretty cool design too. It's an Iron Maiden t-shirt. I'll show you the front first. Iron Maiden, got like an Australian tour. Look at that cool image, that's sick. And a nice shirt there. Hectic, bro, hectic. A couple more items to go. We're nearly there. I'll get them all out. Saves me. We got this Manchester City long sleeve jersey. I think it's Rashad Sterling. From I looked up, I know not much. I know a bit about English soccer, but not a whole heap. So Manchester City, nice jersey there. We picked up a, what's this? Dickies new with tags. That's why we got it, because it's new with tags. And it's kind of like a really hard to see design there. On the Dickies label. New with tags is why we got that one. Another Melbourne t-shirt, Melbourne United singlet. This one is Chris Goldin, number 43, CG 43. We'll take that. This one I'm not sure about. Probably just more an interesting buy. It's a Warple t-shirt, kind of similar to like the WWE with the War is Raw. They've got Hawk is Warple. Pretty much why I picked it up. I originally saw this, I was like, that's a Raw is War t-shirt. I got a bit excited. Still picked it up regardless. And the last thing we picked up for the week, was this Arsenal. It's like a jumper. It's kind of like the jersey design with the long sleeves. You could almost argue it's kind of like a goalkeeper jersey, but it hasn't got the pad, so it's not. Pretty cool design. Happy to have that. And so that's all my pickups for the week. So hopefully I can turn that into a bit of a profit while we start listing it all. That's my listings. It's a bit sweaty in here. I've gone through that. I'm not that fit. Need to start running. That's my pickups for the week. Hopefully you have some luck in the thrift shop as well. And I'm on holidays now, so I'm back to almost being full-time reseller. So that makes things a little bit easier. See you in the next one. Knuckles.